All right, these are the tutorials for the East and Southeast Asian religions. This section on the test is going to look very similar to the quiz that you had a couple of weeks ago over East Asia. There's a lot of questions that'll be in a matching section, and then there might be some questions that are just in the regular multiple choice section. We'll start with Buddhism. Buddhism started in India and spread into China and throughout East and Southeast Asia. It started with a prince named Siddhartha Gautama, who left home and went on a journey of spiritual enlightenment, where he became known as the Buddha. He came up with what is called the Four Noble Truths, in which he found that life is full of suffering because people have an attachment to earthly things, and that if you follow the Eightfold Path of Buddhism, that is the way to end that attachment and achieve true happiness. Meditation is a big part of Buddhism. Reincarnation is a big part of Buddhism. And the main goal of Buddhism is to reach that state of enlightenment called nirvana, in which your soul has reincarnated so many times and you have followed the Eightfold Path and to the Four Noble Truths, and your soul has communed with the universe. That is nirvana, the end goal of Buddhism. Taoism started in China, and Taoism is symbolized by the yin and yang symbol, which you see now. And that refers to what we call a unity of opposites, that the universe is made up of all of these opposite forces that are working together. And Taoism says that you have to acknowledge the existence of both of those opposing forces in order to truly accept nature. That's why you see this circle with the halves sort of feeding into each other, and you'll often see it represented as black and white because of opposites. Confucianism also started in China with a philosopher named Confucius, and Confucius placed a lot of importance on the family unit and on community and on education. The concept of filial piety means that he had a lot of respect for elders and your place within the social structure of the community. And you needed to have respect for your elders and respect for people that took a higher status in society. He also was a firm believer in education and the importance of that. A lot of people consider Confucianism to be more of a philosophy rather than a religion because it's more focused on the way that we should live our lives while we're on earth, and it's not focused too much on what is going to happen to us after we die. Shinto is a religion that's practiced pretty much in just Japan. It started in Japan, and it is centered on the worship of kami, K-A-M-I. These are spirits. These are spirits of your ancestors. These are spirits of fallen war heroes in Japanese history. And they are also the spirits that exist in nature, in all living things in nature. Shinto shrine is what you see pictured here. And this is where people that follow Shinto will go to practice. And you're not really going to find followers of Shinto anywhere but Japan. The last tutorial is going to take you through all of the case studies, and it moves very quickly, so I hope you are ready.